All right. Good morning, everybody. I am looking at Ethereum. We are doing very fabulous today, 9% move. We were calling for this move to pop out of this gray zone, which we did very fantastic job of doing. 2600 was nice. We still have some spot positions from 22. I'm going to start logging into that spot account today. And once we hit, 3000, I'm probably going to start chopping some stuff down, at least 50% cuts, and I'll leave the rest up for 3100, 3150. And I mean, we still can extend up here. It's not impossible. We do look better than the last time that I've looked at this chart, and I had the very, very scary outlook, but we still aren't really. I mean, the scary thing is that we're following the plan to the T. Everything that I've had for it, it's following. And this all is built into a bigger theory of a major crash. So it's a little scary when everything really lines up like perfectly, where you're calling everything that's happening. So this is why I'm bringing my attention to this, and I don't think we should take this lightly. And I may be wrong, right? We could always be wrong. There's a crazy path with crypto where you want to call the top, and it's definitely not the top. So can we extend to 3,500? Yes, we can still go up to 3,500. This green box is actually where I see the extension going up to. So we could go on another major rally, which could be possible. But I'm seeing a big upset on the big time frame. So let's go ahead and dive into it. All right. I'm just going to give you those like fair warnings ahead of time that this could be wrong. Right. So do cut appropriately. Don't panic cut. Don't cut everything all at once. We want to leave a little bit in. And if the thing starts acting how we think it's going to, you're going to know. You're definitely going to know that this is going to be acting the way that it's supposed to when it starts crashing. You're going to know. So let's pop out. We're on a 12-hour chart. Targets so far on the smaller time frames, we're gonna try to get up to at least 30, 3150. And like I said, could go higher. Now, when we start going bigger, we are in a big bearish trend right now. We're trying to break out of it, and I think we are going to get this retest or this ATR right here. So this could pop us up. We'll get our 3150s, and that's where I think we'll have a challenge. And this would be the first time since this attempt that we are actually trying to break bullish. My biggest concern is that I've been trying to tell people that I do believe that this was an entire wave one down and that we're looking for a wave two up. So that would start here. And that's where your green box is. So I think we're going to get that 60% retrace, but there's a chance we don't even break above the 3240 and we just don't do it. So there's a lot of resistance at this area. There's resistance that got broke but immediately shattered right after. So this is a very important area. You can definitely tell that it's make or break city. You made it, you broke. You made it, you broke. Now you made it, you really made it there. But you broke. So we just can't really stay stable across this area. We've tried already here. And I think we're going for our second attempt around this area. I don't think this is going to be successful. What I believe is that zooming out to the 3 to 5 day chart, this is going to get scary. Let's go ahead and start pulling some of these off so it doesn't crowd up what we're looking at. These are very micro compared to what we've been looking for. So let's go ahead and get this gone. All right. Are you ready? Yes. You are not seeing this wrong. I am calling for a crash to the 14 to 1200 range. And if we break that, I do believe there's a chance you can go lower down to the 700s. That, my friends, would nearly send Bitcoin down to 20K. That's going to be a very drastic time. And if you guys know how the altcoins move, they are a multiple factor of what these big boys do. So when you have ETH going up, ETH's definitely outperforming alts today. It's doing very good. But when you have stuff like this moving, it usually is not, it's not going to be followed up by the strength. Just due to the fact that I do believe that we're gonna lose everything. We're just slowly but surely, everything is too nice in the market right now. So it's just all bullish, and I think it's all bullshit. So I'm going to stay away from it. What you can see is we've officially crossed over to the downside. Um, you can see this is a 180-day MA. So this is going to track for about 6 months of price movement. And you can see that the 5 day has a great demand right down to this zone that I'm giving. And then you can see there's an order block still in this area. This was a very, nice area for some people. Either they got out right here at this area, but a lot of people bought. So when we do come back down into this area, that's going to be a potential area that people are going to de-risk and take some money away. And that's where I think the cascades could start rolling in and we actually do dip below, kind of being that we like a similar thing here, how we came down to the line, try to get above and crash down below. I think that's what's brewing here. Crash down here, get some support, bounce up, and then crash down there. That's where we take it. So we're looking at a wave one, wave two, wave three, wave four, and then wave five to the downside. And I'll draw that out for you guys. That would be wave one, wave two, wave three, wave four, wave five. And then you can try to measure it and see if this is accurate. If this was wave one, and the prediction is going from here to here, and that almost measures out perfectly. So it does look like wave one and wave five will probably be similar in size. Wave three will be the biggest. That's going to be a drastic drop from about 3,200 or 3,000 or something like that, all the way down to 1,200. That's a 60% drop. So it's a very drastic move, but it's something we need to be aware of. Okay. So altcoins going to get slaughtered. They're going to get slaughtered. You don't want to be holding alts, especially if this starts happening. The reason why is they're just going to go to zero. That's a good opportunity for us, though. We find the quality altcoins, we find the quality coins to actually, ape into when this occurs. It's going to change our life. There are going to be coins that just completely go off the map. They're done because funding, of course, you lose money like this is going to be drastic. If you don't play this the right way, a lot of coins are going to go completely under and they will never make it back. So we've got to be selective with what we want to get in. And that's why I do believe we should really focus on metaverse and P2E. Because I do believe, similar to how Becker was talking, I think that is going to be the future. I think that's where we're going, and I think that is going to be a good opportunity, especially in the middle of a crash. P2E is like a double entendre. You can get money from the coin going up, so people will buy on a dip. At the same time, you play the P2E, you're making money while you play. So it's a double entendre. You're making money here and here. Bigger rewards, bigger incentive. There's going to be a lot of people looking for that over just grabbing your random alts, right? Of course, people are going to grab your alts. You got to get your good coins that you like personally, but you need to be focused on the trend. I think we are definitely moving. You saw the reaction when they announced how Meta or metaverse or whatever, when the metaverses were really getting official and put into this world. Um, that is a big sign. Like when you saw those explosions, that's a sign that money is definitely wanting this. So you got a lot of people who didn't get to get inside of those explosions and they're still looking for it. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to be those guys. We didn't really grab every coin we wanted to, so we just wait for this crash to unfold, and once it unfolds, we grab our coins, we change our life. So I am big on, you already know my predictions. We're not going to go into what coins I'm looking at, but you need to see ETH and you need to see it for what it really is, and that we could potentially have a major, major crash. And if you're able to recover your losses here and pop in for another buy, man, you're pretty much like trading this, right? Like it's almost like this is where we're at and we're going to do this move here. And we're looking for this opportunity right here because this is what it brings. So I don't think crypto's done, but I think it is going to undergo a huge reset. Everything is too bullish. We have too much good news. You have the government, the IRS, all telling you to stake your crypto, lock it up, don't have access to it. There's just too much for me to believe that they're on our side here. So I think this is a big ploy. I think this is a big setup. And I think if you're not alert, you are going to be sad. So please take this with a grain of salt. Of course, we could still go up 3,500 plus, but that is where you need to be alerted. Euphoria is coming, and this is partial euphoria. I feel it already. I'm not stressed about my positions. Everything's doing well. But that's the problem, is that you start forgetting about cutting and you start even disregarding that needs to happen because it goes so well. And that, my friends, is how you get screwed. So please detach your emotions. Euphoria is very deadly, and we need to essentially just be sniping this. We need to be emotionless. So take everything with a grain of salt. Please, DCA, please. I don't want to hear anybody talking about, I got liquidated because it kept running up and you said to short. Like, I'm telling you, DCA, have your bands ready, have your money. If you don't have bands ready, you need to DCA appropriately where you're not going to get liquidated. So I'm not going to listen to it, okay? Shorting, number one, going to be a difficult task here. If we can get the short, like I said, that's going to be a fun time because you're going to multiply your money on the way down during the panic. Again, we always talk, panic will always outweigh greed. So we're going to make a lot more money on the fear side than if we were on the greedy side. Right now, we're riding the greed. And then soon we will be dumping off into those hands of the people who cannot let go. So please, just like I said, please pay attention to this video. Please watch it all the way through. And if you need to, watch it a couple times, cement it in your head. I am predicting a 60% crash. I am predicting alts to get annihilated 90% plus down. And that is going to be our opportunity to change our lives, the next generations after us. Like, this is going to be great. Crypto is going nowhere. They want you to think it's over. It's not. Emotionless. Remember, do not get lost in the sauce. If we dip, we buy. Okay? Alrighty. You guys start DCAing, be really smart, have your money ready. I've been telling you guys this is an opportunity. And I'm really sad that it's happening this fast because this is a lot faster than I anticipated. I would have, of course, liked to put a couple more bands in and have some extra money on the side. Haven't really been able to stack up as much because it's happened so quick. So we're just gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? We just got to play what's on the table and we got to make our best move. So be very careful. If you guys have any questions, always reach out. Let's do it. Okay. So there's the video. Please don't let it fear you out just yet. We still have some climb going, but that's all I'm going to leave with you guys. So please, please pay attention.